Everybody else ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what you're going to do when you are all done with this sheet, meaning you've done your 4 quick drawings of your mass-produced commercial object, you've labeled your original colors, you've decided upon your 3 different color relationships, and you've written out what each color is for each relationship, we have to figure out what your media choice is going to be. I created a worksheet for you, okay? It's got a couple different media choices: colored pencils, markers, Sharpies, watercolor, crayon, oil pastels, and tempera paint. You're going to be able to choose 4 of those. So, 1 media choice for each box. The hard thing is, or the challenge for this is, depending on what your image looks like, depending on how much detail you have to choose the appropriate media choice. If you, let's say, want to do watercolors, and you've got something that has a ton of detail, if you want to paint with really tiny paintbrush and get all of those details in watercolor, go for it. But this sheet right here is designed to help you kind of figure out what are the pros and what are the cons for each media choice. So I took colored pencils for you. That was the first thing. So the pros. Well, the good thing about colored pencils, you can press hard, get a really dark color, or you can press light to get like a different kind of value of it. They don't smudge like some other materials do. They don't bleed in color like some other materials can. You can get really, really great for, I should say, it's great for really small areas. And I've got 72 different colors for you to choose from. So you have a ton of different color choices. The bad thing about colored pencils, well, it's kind of hard to cover a really large area really quickly. You're definitely going to see like your pencil lines if you go in different directions. So they're probably best used for small areas, lots of details, areas that you need like a good variety of colors. That's probably a good choice for colored pencils. So kind of go through each one. You can write out, you can do it with yourself, you can do it independently, or you can do it with your table or somebody else at your table. Come up with the pros and cons. What are the good parts and the bad parts for each media choice on the list? And then tell me, what do you think it's best for? When you're done with that, check out this paper. If you need, a lot of small details with complementary colors, but you need a lot of various or varieties of colors of blue and orange, what media choice is going to work best for this one specific kind of box? Does that make sense? Okay, yes. If you've got questions, let me know. Yes, Jenna?
Are there any media choices that we can't do for this project?
No, these are all, you can certainly use any one of these. Okay, I will tell you I don't have a ton of really good markers, like the big, fat ones, but a ton of Sharpies, but I don't have a ton of the regular markers. But everything else I've got a lot of, all right? If you have questions, raise your hand and I'll come on over. Class is over in about 10 minutes or so. So I'll pass these out. You can go ahead and get ready and start working on these when you're ready. Goodbye.